The basic computer terminologies that everybody should know can be divided in two parts: memory and speed. Memory means space. The unit of measurement for memory is called byte. 1 byte equals 1 letter or number, although bytes is divided in 8 bits, but all we care about bytes. Now, every 1,000 bytes equal 1 kilobyte, and every 1,000 kilobytes 1 megabyte, and every 1,000 megabytes 1 gigabytes, and every 1,000 gigabytes 1 terabytes. If you want to know, for example, for one page simple text, more or less how many bytes do we need? If we say every line you can type 80 letters and 60 lines, so if you say 6 times 80, 4,800 characters or 4,800 bytes. So, but instead of saying 4,800 or 5,000 bytes, we just say 5 kilobytes. And if you want to be cool, just say 5Ks. So this is some idea that we know if our file says this file has 5 kilobytes, so we know it's very small file. Now, we have two types of memory: working memory and storing memory. Working memory has another name, and that is RAM, random access memory. Now, assuming you are behind the desk and you want to work, so you need with two types of spaces: working space and storing space. The top of your desk that you work on it, that is working space. But your drawer, your file cabinet, those are storing space. Now, on the top of your desk, you can just work. You need a space to work. If your space is small, even if you are working so fast, but you cannot utilize your speed. So that's why it's important working space be big enough that we can use the speed of the computer. Now, working space is always the same. For example, if our RAM, whatever size is that, always is the same size, available for us to work. However, storing the space, no, it's going to be less and less and less. As we add into it, we reduce the size of the speed, okay? Now, what is the average size for working memory, like a RAM? For today, as I'm talking right now, in this moment, more than 4 gigabytes. And instead of gigabytes, again, if you want to be cool, just say gigs. Now, storing memory. We have a few types of storing memories, like hard drive, like CD drive, like flash drive. So these are the different shape or type of storing memory. Every computer that we are working with, they all have hard drive. And all our information, programs, videos, whatever we have it in our hard drive. The average size of hard drive for today's computer, as I'm speaking, is about 1-2 terabytes. Now, flash drive like this, and drive and CD disk. The place that we put the CD on is CD drive, but the CD disk is the actual CD. Now they have different sizes, so that's why it's important to know what size you get in it. Flash drive also have different sizes. You can buy flash drive from 1 gigabyte to 120 gigabytes. But normally 32 or 64 gigabytes is a good size at this point, of course. Now, CD, we have 2 or 3 different type of CD. CD itself, the size of the CD is 720 megabytes. Now, more than CD is called DVD, and the size of DVD is 4.7 gigabytes. Of course, we have a double layer DVD, and the size of that is 8.5 gigabytes. And above that is Blu-ray. That's the DVD, or they call it Blu-ray, and that is very big and huge, up to 25 gigabytes. Normally, high resolution movies, they save it on Blu-ray. But remember, if you want to use Blu-ray or DVD disc, your computer must have a Blu-ray drive. Otherwise, you cannot utilize Blu-ray disc. there are two types of CD or DVD. CD or DVD-R or CD or DVD-RW. R means read only. In other words, you can just write on it, copy on it only once. But you cannot delete, you cannot do anything else to that. But if it's a RW, means rewrite. You can write, you can copy, delete, modify, whatever you want to do. That's why all the music or movies, they save it on DVD-R, not RW. But for data, normally RW is better to use. Okay, next we talk about speed of the computer. The unit of measurement of speed is Hertz. Hertz is the name of German physician who discovered electronic movement. Computer start with 4 megahertz, but right now we have up to 4 gigahertz. So that's why when you buy a computer, you have to look at the speed of the processor of the computer. Speaking of the processor, this is the processor of the computer. And that is the brain of the computer. Just a few manufacturers, they're making that. And one of them, which is pretty famous, is Intel. And the other one, AMD. So I don't want to go to details. So when you buy a computer, you have to pay for which kind of processor. For example, it's a dual core, i3, i5, i7. At this point, i7 is the best one. Of course, it's more money for that too. So that is very, very basic information and good to know, and actually must know these little information.